But this calculator here is going to be good to show you, is this Pokemon worth investing? So, hello everyone, welcome back. It's Ice Tall Chai here, bringing you another Pokemon sleep video. How is everybody doing? Please, in the comments below, please let me know how your good sleep days have been going. Mine have gone pretty well. I'm already in Master Ball 1. We're gonna hit Master Ball 2 today. It is Thursday. Gonna be getting a new record for over 40 million drowsy power tomorrow, since it's gonna be double drowsy power XP. But today what we're gonna talk about is whether or not your Pokemon is good. Shoutouts again to RaenonX. Came out with a new tool. In addition to the sleep calculator for testing your team's power, you can also rate your Pokemon and compare it to what would be considered Uber or S tier for, say, something like a Butterfree, and you can compare what you have in your own inventory. This is a great tool to see, if it's worth the investment for your dream shards, for your time, if you should just transfer the Pokemon. So it's just an awesome tool. We're going to take a look at that today. So for you guys today, I do have, hi Snorlax, hello. We're going to be looking at a couple of my Pokemon, and I went and did some research to see how good they actually are. So we're going to go over here to our teams real quick, and we're going to scroll all the way to the beginning, and this is our Pokemon Raider team. So we're going to be looking at my MVP towards the end of the video here, which is Butterfree, which I consider my MVP. And then we're also going to look at two Gastly, right? So how do these two match up with each other? Alright guys, let's talk about the RaenonX Pokemon Raider, or Rate Your Pokemon is what you're going to see on this site. It's really nice because you have a filter here. You just select your Pokemon, whichever one you want to take a look at. For our examples today, we're using Butterfree as well as Gastly, and you're going to see a screen right next to it that looks like this, or a little box, not a screen I should say. Here you type in, the island that you're on as well as the berries that are featured for that Pokemon. These three islands here automatically select the berries for you, whereas Greengrass Isle, you're going to have to select the berries for that week since they are randomized. Below you'll have the ingredients as well, and you're going to click on this purple, it looks like a little chemistry set, right, or a little chemistry beaker. You're going to click on that and it's going to spew out some information for you guys. So we're going to go take a look at a couple of Gastlys here. Okay, so as you guys can see, this slide right here says, is your Pokemon good? Is your Pokemon good? You just caught, Gastly A, you just caught it. You're feeling like it's pretty good. It's got ingredient finder M. Over here you have Gastly B, which you caught just a week before, and it has 2 gold abilities. Now we won't go in depth about the abilities just right now, but what I want to look at is at level 25, how good is this Gastly, and how good is this Gastly at level 25 as well. The reason why we're looking at level 25 is because level 25 is still pretty early game for you, and we are only 6 weeks, or at least I'm only 6 weeks into this game, versus looking at abilities that are, level 100. Those aren't really going to factor into us looking at these Pokemon at the moment. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at Gastly A, which I did catch not too long ago. Okay, here is Gastly A. So Gastly A looks like it is a decent Pokemon just from kind of, maybe it's your first Gastly that you catch, you keep it around on your team for a little bit, but I wouldn't really go investing a whole bunch of shards yet. But this calculator here is going to be good to show you, is this Pokemon worth investing? So as you previously remember, we input all of their information. I did put in all 5 of our stats right here. So when you click that purple button from the previous screen, you can see this is the calculated Pokemon that you currently have. So this is Gastly A right here. Okay, this feature right here shows you the thumbs down. This is basically the worst of the worst that you could get for your Gastly. So no matter what, this is the floor for Gastly, right? And again, these are all for level 25. This thumbs up over here is the best of the best. So it does show you the power that you could have at level 25 at most, along with the nature. as well as the abilities down here. So over here, it looks like we are at 3,460 power going towards Snorlax out of a total of 4,800. So this isn't really that great, looking at the ceiling that we do have, but we are again comparing it not to the best of the best, but to what we currently have. Is this Gastly worth the investment? I'm not sure yet. This Gastly looks like it could be an okay option just for early game, keeping around on your team. Maybe not putting in a bunch of Dream Shards, since you want to get as close to this number as possible, and a lot of that factors into the sub skills or abilities that your Gastly will get. So we're going to go take a look at Gastly B now, which, as you remember, has 2 gold sub skills. Okay, here we are with Gastly B, which right off the bat, you can notice that it's in the 96th percentile. So it's 3%, it's in the 3% higher than the previous Gastly. And if you recall, the previous Gastly was only at 3,400 daily power. This one's at 3,600, close to 3,700, with a better nature, but it's still not the ideal nature, right? Both do have speed of help, which really is kind of the nature you're looking for most of your Pokemon. But over here, one other thing to note is the research EXP bonus is not actually preferred down here when it comes to the gold abilities on the perfect Gastly. The perfect Gastly over here is going to have the team boost speed of help, as well as the extra berry finder, right? Getting an extra berry is huge in this game. For your Pokemon. So while this isn't the closest or like super close to the 4,800, the perfect Gastly, I would want to put my resources into this Gastly versus the previous one. So this tool right here is vastly going to be used to see what you should keep and what you should not. Okay, next what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at what's been my MVP on the team, Butterfree. So far for me, Butterfree has been on every single team for all of the weeks that I've been playing, starting out as just a little Caterpie, and it does have the energy recovery bonus skill, which has been very beneficial for me whenever I have not been getting 100% sleep. How does that look like overall though? So overall it's in the 87th percentile, it's not even in the 90s over here. Coming on down, we can see we get 4,500 power daily with a maximum chance of getting to 7,000 a day when you have all the right sub skills and the nature as well. So this Butterfree here has been my MVP so far, but currently, I would not put any more Dream Shards into this Pokemon. For this Pokemon, all I did was put Dream Shards in to get it to evolve, and other than that, it's just been getting XP from sleeping. In contrast, over here, we're going to look at Uber Butterfree, what I call Uber Butterfree, the top dog, the cream of the crop, the best Butterfree you can get. Sheesh! This Butterfree right here, as you can see, these two match perfectly, well, almost perfectly. They have different skills for level 10 and level 25, but the same output when both are at level 25 of 7,000 power daily. As you can see, it is an adamant Butterfree with a speed of help boosting and ingredients down low, and then these are the exact stats that I input for it so it could get to rank number 1. Now, you want to make sure you're putting your Dream Shards into the correct Pokemon, right? So this Butterfree, say I got a Caterpie and it was as close to this number as possible, that's exactly what I'm going to be allocating my resources to, right? Dream Shards, you can get them fairly easily, but you don't want to waste them. This game is all about being as efficient as possible and using your time wisely. Anytime you sleep, you're not going to be able to go and get that time back. So you want to make sure you're putting forth all of your resources to the best Pokemon that you can. So in conclusion, you definitely need to save your shards for the right one, for the right Pokemon. So again, this was my Butterfree over here. It's in the 87th percentile. It's rated number 539. So there are 538 better options than this Butterfree. Now it's all RNG on how you get your Pokemon and where they fall in, just like any Pokemon game. But looking at the numbers, it's very important to kind of compare so you're using using your resources correctly. This Butterfree, we're definitely dumping in loads of dream shards, right? This one over here, you know, it's been helpful and it's good for now. This Butterfree is good for the moment. We're not going to invest any further. It can just be on my team and get the passive XP over time. Whereas this one, we're going to be all like, hey, I got a bunch of dream shards from that last sleep. It might have been a Sunday sleep. You know, you got 4,000, 5,000 dream shards. Boom, let's go Butterfree. Right here, the Uber Butterfree. So yeah, guys, basically this is how I use the Rate My Pokemon tool. This is an awesome tool that just came out very recently, a couple days ago, and I wanted to share it with you so you guys could see, you know, how well your Pokemon stack up against what would consider be, you know, meta or Uber or S tier, whatever you guys want to call it. Again, huge shout outs to RaenonX. Please go give them some love, support. Go join their Discord. It's right over there. RaenonX. It'll be down in the description below. I'm IceTallChai. You can catch me on Twitch. Sheesh. IceTallChai. So twitch.tv/IceTallChai. You're more than welcome to join our Discord. We have an awesome community. That would be discord.gg/IceTallChai. Come say hi sometime. We'll be live with Pokemon Sleep more frequently, especially now that the Scarlet Violet DLC is about to come out. We'll be starting our streams with Pokemon Sleep. So the more the merrier. Come swing on by. Come say hi. Again, this is IceTallChai signing out. We'll see you later with another Pokemon Sleep video. And again, in the comments, let me know, how is Sleep Day going for you guys? Or Good Sleep Day, I should say. How has Good Sleep Day been going for you guys? For me, it's been going amazing. But yeah. I never know how to end these, so bye. Bye, guys. Sheesh. IceTallChai. Sheesh. Bye.